Well, welcome back to the shed. Today we're fitting Jeff's rear rack. I was going to do my bike, but get these done and finished. Battery floating around on the floor down there. Do we know what we're doing? Have we got a clue?
Absolutely no idea at all.
Okay.
All I know is that we're supposed to pull off the bolts and put on new bolts.
Okay. It's not that warm out there, is it?
Here we go. While I'm unpacking. Oh. Must admit, one thing I do like about Harley is that they give you instructions for the silliest things. But at least they give you the instructions, and yes, they even show you what the sequence of assembly is.
Okay.
But it's fairly obvious. The important bit, by the looks of it, is that you do the rear one first, and the rear one is the larger one.
Larger one. Right, just want to say here, right, you buy a rack, okay, from Harley, and you have to pay for the docking kit. It doesn't come with the docking kit. You buy the rack. How much is the rack? £168. It's not brilliant. It's not, you know, if you threw it at a child, you wouldn't kill them. Not that you'd want to throw a rack at a child, but you have to pay for a docking kit to fit the rack, which is another 33 quid. Crazy. Crazy. It's Harley for you. Right, 6mm Allen key. Easy pulp. Come on.
Okay. Resist the temptation to undo all of these at once. Don't. Take one out, put one in. It makes life a lot more sensible.
Do they come stacked like that, ready to put in?
Yes, but check before you do that. Because when I first opened the packet, they actually had the rear ones, these big ones. Hang on, I'll pull this off. They actually had this rear spacer on back to front.
Okay.
And it was only because I looked at the instructions. Very rare for me, but I looked at the instructions and it said, no. The piece with the insert,
Right,
and the recess there, goes on the outside edge.
But that's the inside edge.
Well, it depends which way you're looking at it. It goes on the threaded end. Let's put it that way.
Sorry, I'm concentrating.
That's the little one.
Yep.
Now this one's easy. No spacers, no anything. It's simply that locking gizmo.
Oh, they put the flute on the inside of the bike.
Yes, because you've got a recess here.
Oh right. Oh, I see.
And it stops it from scratching. It's actually
Right.
quite clever.
Okay, I'm with you. Right. These have got to be done up. I just read the book. 40 Newton meters or it's pounds per square inch. Right. 52 Newton meters and 40 pounds per square inch.
In other words, tight.
That's the maximum settings, not the minimum settings. Because in the handbook, I think it's 35 to 40 and 40 something to something else. I don't know. Pretty much, we got a video for taking the towel section off. It's pretty much the same routine, except you leave the seat on.
But as I said before, make sure that you only do these one at a time.
Because that shield will drop off.
Because it makes sure that all the bits and pieces stay where they are. makes a great deal more sense. I'll put a final tweak on that when I've got this one out.
Here's a tip for you: if you keep the box and instructions that all this stuff comes in, the stuff you take off, you put back in the bags, get the instructions back in the box, stick a box on the shelf. Nice chrome bolts though, aren't they? A lot of Loctite they put in that thread, didn't they?
Yes, they seem to have put so much Loctite in that it's actually gone on the threading on the inside rather than staying on the bolt on the outside. Okay, bit of a tweak there. This one can now have a bit of a tweak.
Right, we tweaked up the other side.
Yep.
Okay, so
Already done
that's
that.
hardware docking kit on. Let me try and get that. It's really simple. There are a bunch of nuts, screws, washers and bolts. What I'll do is when I do mine, I'll actually take you through step by step of each washer, nut and bolt. Okay, there you have it. Next thing we'll unpack the rack and we'll put the rack on.